Seems as though the first favorite loke done turned into a bloke. Snoop Dogg is having a very, very interesting turn of events. Let's just be honest. It's disturbing the way that he's selling out. Remember point A?
Gayle King, out of pocket for that. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst. We the fucking worst. We expect more from you, Gayle. Don't you hang out with Oprah? Why y'all attacking us? We your people. You ain't coming at fucking Harvey Weinstein asking them dumb ass questions. I get sick of y'all. I want to call you one. Is it okay if I call her one? Funky dog hit. How dare you try to tarnish my fucking homeboy's reputation, punk. Respect the family and back off, bitch, before we come get you.
And you know what's crazy? He wasn't wrong. But Gayle, Oprah, Jada Baldhead Smith, they decided to say, nah, you gonna come out and you gonna apologize. And what did that man do? He folded like a nice book.
Tops, hold up though, this big Snoop Dogg. Here's a message for the people that need to know. I'm a non-violent person. When I said what I said, I spoke for the people who felt like Gayle was very disrespectful towards Kobe Bryant and his family. Now, with that being said, what I look like wants some harm to come to a 70-year-old woman. I was raised way better than that. I didn't want no harm to come to her and didn't threaten her. All I did was said, check it out. You out of pocket for what you doing and we watching you. Have a little bit more respect for Vanessa, her babies, and Kobe Bryant's legacy. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to do what I got to keep doing. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. We're very nonviolent. We just want to say that first and foremost. We speak from the heart. Some of you who have no heart don't understand that. But anyway, carry on and enjoy your day. Top of the morning, coming at you live and direct with a message. Two wrongs don't make no right. When you're wrong, you gotta fix it. So with that being said, Gayle King, I publicly tore you down by coming at you in a derogatory manner based off of emotions, me being angry at questions that you asked. Overreacted. I should have handled it way different than that. I was raised way better than that. So I would like to apologize to you publicly for the language that I used and calling you out of your name and just being disrespectful. I didn't mean for it to be like that. I was just expressing myself for a friend that wasn't here to defend himself. A lot of people look up to me and they love me and they appreciate me, so I want to let them know that anytime you mess up, it's okay to fix it. It's okay to man up and say that you're wrong. I apologize. Hopefully we can sit down and talk privately. Have a good day.
Yeah, actually, Snoop wasn't wrong. Gayle King even came out and said, hey, bro, yeah, I could see how clipping that out of context basically would have a vitriolic reaction, pardon me. So in that one, she said that to the point where he was even sitting in front of Jada Pinkett when she was on her mega hoe tour, and you apologize to these hoes to the point where Jada said, I felt like you were talking to me and Willow and to my mom. And I'm looking like, if the shoe fit and you can wear them, damn it, you better wear them. Then in 2017, Uncle Snoop did this.
Which one of you gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the out one of you Uncle Tom for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first? Osby's the one that performs for himself.
Only to pop out with Mr. YMCA, aka it's all well, it's all well, it's all well, it's all well. Donald Trump said, I got some money for you. Will you tap dance for me, boy? Then he came out and said what everybody was thinking. He just decided he wanted to open his mouth and say it.
I took my grandson to see Buzz Lightyear.
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz.
So we watching it, and man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. So it's like, it fucked me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for. It threw me for a loop. I'm like, what part of the movie was this? These are kids that we have to show that at this age, like,
that part.
they're going to ask questions.
Yeah.
They are going to ask. I don't have the answer.
Yeah. And I don't even know the answer that's rehearsed. What am I supposed to say? What was the lady used to be I got questions. Now I got questions. They're coddling their sons and
He was right on that one. Nobody should be showing kids any of that stuff. It is very confusing because men can't get men pregnant. Women can't get women pregnant. Doesn't work that way. So yeah, that's rudimentary biology. I don't give a damn what you identify as. So I guess Snoop decided, you know what, let me do my tap dancing ways. Cause take a look.
Love is a record that my kids program Doggyland presented me, where it's the song where it's teaching love is love, it's teaching parenthood, it's teaching the situations that kids and the world is going through right now in a beautiful way through song, dance, melody, and just trying to get more understanding, clarity on how we live and the way we live. And I felt like this music is a beautiful, bridge to bringing understanding. This is a program that we've been doing for years where we involve kids, and these are things that kids have questions about. So now hopefully we can help answer these questions and, help them to live a happy life and understand that love is love.
Amen. I don't know if you know this, but I was a nanny in New York.
No, you wasn't. You wasn't no nanny. You probably was letting the kids do whatever they want.
I sure did. Man. I sure did. But I had like 8 jobs, and
Are you Jamaican? Because I have 3 jobs.
Doing with Doggyland, and thank you for letting me be a part of it. It is important because, like we've seen in media lately, like you get to see everybody represented, and it's important. And I'm really, really happy that you're doing that with Love is Love.
Man, love is love. That's what it's always been for me. And thank my mother, my grandmother, and the people that put that spirit in me as a kid, because, we always tend to detour when we want to be grown and we want to try things on our own and we want to try to venture out. But it's always been instilled in my heart that to lead with love and to show love. And I feel like that's the reason why we're together. I think that's why we're able to, take our platforms to do the things that unite people. Because by seeing us together, just shows that beautiful people are beautiful people. You don't have to put us in a box and think that I'm only supposed to hang with these type of people and you're only supposed to hang with those type of people. People are people. And one thing I love about music is the universal language of all people.
Amen.
So Jeremy, speaking to the parents in New York that you had an experience with, it makes me want to speak to the fact that it's a beautiful thing that kids can have parents of all walks and be able to be shown love, to be taught what love is, because hate is taught and so is love. And I think that being able to have parents of all walks of life, whether it's 2 fathers, 2 mothers, whatever it is, love is the key. And I think these kids are being loved by these great parents.
And listen. That man changes more positions than Otani, my boy. Just gonna keep it authentic with you. The thing is this, and we just gonna be all the way fair, square, obvious, and honest. Snoop should just shut up. He even got to a level on a point where he was, I guess he got screamed at by Lou Nell or something like that about him calling women the B words and hoes. And he wasn't wrong on that one. If you see a woman that is massively promiscuous, every other place we go, no matter where I go, I see the same hoe. If a woman is running around and she is chasing, and she only sleeping with the men that got the money, she's a hoe. No need to apologize for that. The only people who would be offended are the people who are the ones that are called out for it. So I'm trying to understand. Somebody gotta help me, please. How Snoop-a-loop has turned around and screwed himself royally. Snoop, bro, you have gotten to the level where it shouldn't matter. What you should have did is you should have got a couple of LGBTIATs, the ladies bacon tomato community. Nah, I'm just messing with you. LGBTQIA+. You should have got a bunch of them that was on your side saying, bro, we don't need to show this to the kids. If you turn 18 and you decide you want to snip and change it all up, that's on you. I ain't got to live with that shit. I personally don't give a damn. Me, I don't care. But when it comes to the children, think of the children. Nigga, you ain't wrong. So Snoop, I'm wondering, what the hell? At a certain point in time, you should know that your kids are not supposed to be introduced to that. Now, if he comes on and he says, man, look, it's already in their face, we already got to discuss it and all that crap. No, you don't. See, kids don't know what's going on until you point it out. Certain kids don't know about a bunch of things until you point it out. It's called life. Let me ask you something. You know a kid is a kid when he puts his hand on that hot stove, right? And some of y'all will say, hey, man, yeah, you should protect kids away from that. You should. It's a hot stove. But if I see two dudes in some tight-ass clothes, I'm not, and they walking and they holding hands and all that crap, I'm not about to tell my kid, hey, yeah, that one right there and that one right there, they both are in a relationship. No. I'm a person who don't believe in doing PDA in front of your kids. That's just me. But, Snoop, you dead ass wrong. And there's nobody, I don't believe there's anybody who has a common thought process. Like the common people. The common ones on that side would say, yeah, we should be introducing this shit to kids. No. If y'all want to get on all this shit and everything, man, wait until they adults so they can fully understand and all this shit. Because you're not going to come and double back and then talk about the people who get gender reassignment surgery who want to say all of a sudden, oh no, man, I was wrong. There are doctors being sued for going through with these practices, by the way. It's not a lot. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and be like, yeah, bro, 50%. It's not a lot, but there are those individuals. We have to get to a level and to a point where you understand what's wrong is what's wrong, what's right is what's right. If you make a decision with your life as an adult, you have the freedom of choice to do that. But when somebody is responsible for you, financially, mentally, physically, hell, personally, you owe it to that individual to lead them to a path of productivity. Kids should not, this is my opinion, kids should not be doing the dating, they shouldn't be doing the kissing, they shouldn't be doing any of that shit. Because to me, that leads down the rabbit hole. It's like a gateway drug. If you smoke weed, you probably smoke cigarettes or vice versa. And if you do that, you might pop a pill, or you might hit a line, you might beam it up, or you might sip on something. That's the type of stuff. Snoop, let me ask you this simple question. When you thought about this shit, did you ever think about the backlash? Because one thing I can appreciate about the MAGA crowd, all that canceling for saying certain shit, that shit is dying out. You could thank them and you could thank Dave Chappelle. Is what it is. But hey, maybe I got it wrong. Maybe some of y'all be like, nah, bro, you should make the kids aware because of this and because of that. I'm going to be fair, square, obvious, and honest. If that's your stance, I don't know what the hell you want me to fight against. But maybe somebody has a point. Maybe there's more of a point that I missed. Maybe you could provide it. Or maybe y'all right with me. Maybe y'all some, hell yeah, Nash, man, preach that gospel, bruh. Or maybe one of y'all, some of y'all, like one of them super religious people, and hey, man, you ain't supposed to be doing this and whatever kiss, verse this and verse that, bruh, blah, 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 and all that. And if you one of those, let that be known too. Just know. If somebody get on you for whatever you say, I can't hold them back. But subscribe, turn on the bell, stay notified, share to keep your people aware. Click right here and see how Isaiah Simon decided to call out the industry and expose it, but I don't think he knew exactly what he was exposing. Click right here, and check out that video. Or click right here for the playlist, because for some odd reason, a lot of y'all like the topics that we do on the Reloaded channel more than the main one. I'll catch you on the next one.